Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Winback, and on today's episode of Heroes of the Storm, in our A through Z playthrough, we've gotten to Deckard Cain. Considered one of the better healers in the competitive meta, at least. And that remains to be seen. I don't know. I'm good enough at this character, but I will show you what's possible, at least in my ability to press buttons. This is a YouTube video, though, so feel free to like, comment, subscribe your heart out. We are at Braxis today, and the team comps are going to be Falstad, Deckard Cain, Vala, Tracer, Illidan versus Orphea, Gul'dan, Zool, another one, Anduin, and Sylvanas. Now, one thing I want to make sure everybody is aware of with Deckard Cain is that he is both a skill shot reliant character and a team reliant character for a number of reasons. The first off being your potions. So your potions are your number one most important skill shot to be good at, because landing potions on characters who need them is extremely important, because you can't expect a person to heal themselves when they go directly into the danger zone to die. And a lot of the time you have to pitch a potion directly onto their face to keep them alive, which is really difficult because some of these hitboxes are tiny as fuck. Yeah. The other thing is that, you can put potions just down on the ground, which that guy was walking towards, to let your team heal themselves. So you can have some stocked up and ready for you buddies to have a nice cool potion brewski. And then there are times where you just need to pelt them in the face with the beer can and hope that they live. So, good stuff. Right, but the ability itself, I mean, that's it. You throw the potion, heals for a decent chunk, and it can just sit on the ground for a while. You can have a maximum of 5 of them laying on the ground at any given time, so... Brother, you could have killed him. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe his autos would have killed you. Who knows? Anyway, so you're seeing me throw a lot of potions down on the points here. Braxis especially needs these kinds of setups because holding those points are really important. Looks like Tracer is down. The colors on the left side of the screen were tripping me out. So, Falstad's still just... getting a lot. Oh, he thought she was going to take it over the wall, so he dashes forward to try to keep it on her. Turns out she just dies, and suddenly he's in a spooky position, but it doesn't matter because the enemy team ran away when I'm pretty positive they could have killed him. Now, your W with Deckard Cain is your second skill shot reliant ability. It's called Herodric Cube, and it's the only ability I can think of in the entire game that's a square. I could be wrong. Let me know if I am. But I don't necessarily... No, I can't think of anything else that's a square right off the top of my head. The Herodric Cube, though, is going to detonate after 0.5 seconds and deal a small amount of damage, but it's also going to slow by 35% for 1.75 seconds. And that is the best way to set up your E, which is the next huge wind-up skill shot spell that you've got. That is going to be your Scroll of Sealing. It is a triangle, the only one in the game, again, and the area is rather large, but it takes a very, very long time for the scroll to completely unseal and root people, which is why you need to slow them down in the middle of it to get the root going. Oh god. Jesus, that's just so much damage. It is a little bit deceptive when you're playing Deckard because he's a healer. Typically, your healers are not the healthiest characters in the entire game, but Deckard does have a lot of tankiness built into his trait. So Fortitude of the Faithful, when we're around at least one other allied hero, we're going to get 10 armor, and our basic abilities are going to recharge faster. 50% to be exact. So that 10 armor means quite a bit to Deckard, because his health pool, I would say, probably like middle of the pack for decent healers, especially melee healers. And having ourselves next to an Illidan or a Tracer or any of our people lets us kind of create a distraction on top of getting all that armor and baiting people into making bad choices and chasing Deckard. On top of all of that tankiness that Deckard's got, his CC, I can't save you if you don't take the potions. Okay, alright. It took me a little bit to put the rubies down, and then... I don't know. It's an Illidan. Please stay near me, I need the armor. Stay inside the red circle. I might die, but if I don't, I will love you for it. The whole reason I am alive there is because Tracer stayed directly next to me, giving me that 10 armor, which mitigated 10% damage, which means I live. Thank God for Tracer. Thought I was going to be able to get her with the tip, but looks like she was just ready to get it. Again, here you can see, like, our health bar, it's a healer's health bar, but it's enough to just go out and cause a distraction with our whack and stick. You know, giving the old get off my lawn to the little Nexus girl. Oh my God. Just don't run away from me. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, our E is... Oh yeah, we already talked about that. Our R is going to be the Stay a While and Listen. It is a channeled ability and an extremely wide arc for Deckard, and while you are channeling, anybody hit by the arc is going to take a nap, and if you continue channeling it while they're sleeping, the sleep is going to be extended. So it is an enormous area, and it is incredibly good for setting up wombo combos, creating disengage, creating just big, huge, massive, throbbing plays, and it is delightful. Lornado is cool, I guess, fine, but that right there is the entire reason that you should always be taking Stay a While and Listen, because holy fuck, those people got annihilated. It does have a 1 second wind up. So basically what I did was just like, oh my God, 3 people bunched up, better hit my W, my E, and my R, and it turns out when you do all those buttons together, people die. Not only are they slept, but they're rooted, they're slowed, and then all of the damage from all of your damaged people just goes directly into their pie hole, and they ingest death. So, feels good. Now, your talents for Deckard are a little bit, I don't know, I think I may be building the character incorrectly, but a lot of the time I will see people take Field Study at level 1 for the additional spell power, which means additional healing. If you weren't aware, some people apparently weren't aware that spell power affects healing and abilities entirely. Can't get close enough to him to give him a potion, so he's just kind of fucked and rooted and dead. But the Field Study giving you 20%. Oh, wow. Yeah, and you can just keep stacking it. You do have to hit the roots, though. So if you don't hit your E on people, you're not going to get the spell power, and you basically just have a wasted 1 talent. Which is whatever. I still think it's good, though. It does give you a lot of additional heal ability, and that isn't ever bad. We're just trying to create kind of a zone to, you know, force the enemy team backwards. Tracer, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't stop running from me. Oh God, I couldn't get a potion, and then she disappeared. I wanted to give it to her, no matter what, and I didn't. So Illidan dies because I am focusing on the wrong target. My bad, Illidan. That one was not, though. That was entirely his bad for going out in front of the wall. Not super sure why that happened, but it did. So, here we are. Big Fear knocking both of us into the extreme danger zone, and that root is going to just magically be enough to get the enemy team to back away from me. Kind of weird. Now, I took the first 2 gem talents. Sapphire, the reason I took this is because slowing people with that big extra slow makes landing your root a lot easier. If I can land my root easy, my damage can get on people and do their thing. Falstad can line up his ult. Not that I was not expecting him to take the shit beam, but it seems to be much more popular now. He just got a reset. Wow. I guess that's cool. It didn't kill anybody, but pushing the R button 2 times in a row is pretty nifty. It's pretty cool. But anyway, Sapphire, you're going to activate it, and it's going to make your W double damage, basically, and you're going to slow it by another 30%. So we've got 65% slow, and we're going to be dealing about 260 damage if we hit people with the square. I don't know why my team is not with the Zerg Wave, because the Zerg Wave is thick and meaty in the top lane on a keep, and whatever, it's fine. Oh, I just walked right past him, and he canceled it. Fuck yeah. We're going to make sure he takes a little nap, and my team 100% gets the kill, but trades it too. And that's, again, my bad. I don't heal. I'm not a healer, so I'm not, you know, thinking about tossing potions directly onto people's faces. Sometimes I just hit Alt Q, and I eat the potion that I drop, so my bad. And then our W, I took just another, I wanted another heal ability, which is Ruby. It's going to put down little bitty potions when we hit people with our W, but again, you have to activate it, and you can only have one gem active at a time. So if you hit your 1, you're going to have the big slow ready to go. If you hit your 2, you're going to have the little mini potions ready to go, but never at the same time. Which leads me into the 7 talent. I took Cube Mastery for the cooldown reduction on our E. What? I forgot. This is how this works. My bad. My bizzle. I should have just taken the emeralds. Called it a day. Fuck. I was looking at it in the game and thinking, oh, this will reduce the cooldown of the W, which I need because I have lots of gems, and I am not going to be able to heal you in time. Damn it. I'm going to pick up this potion. We're going to slow him. No, don't hit him. Don't you dare. Oh, okay. So I get out of there if the other 2 people are taking a nap for the foreseeable future. Falstad gets out of there if he just leaves. So, hindsight, I guess. Do I kill myself to give my Falstad the idea to walk away? Or do I kill my Falstad to let me walk away? Deep thoughts here on this channel, for sure. 13 though, 13 is going to be one of the strongest talents in Deckard's entire kit. So Ancient Blessings is going to let you activate your trait, and it is going, oh my god, okay. No, you don't, oh, he's rooted, he goes forward. Looks like Orphea has it in for him. She's going to hit him with the ult. I'm going to get blasted by the fear, trying to save the dumb chicken who got himself killed just a second ago as he burns his ult on literally nothing. So when you have an ult that gets cooldown reduction from hitting people, it's okay to just wait to have a reason to use it. Even though the cooldown reduction is there, you don't necessarily want to be you don't want to be using your ult just to have its cooldown reduced. Like, if it's just there and ready to go, that's much better than taking 60 seconds off of it, you know? So, it's okay not to just blast things with your enormously long cooldown ultimate. Just saying. Oh, but Ancient Blessings, back to that, because this is a really important talent. So what this is going to do is going to empower your team for 8 seconds. It's going to cause everybody to deal 121 additional damage in area and heal for 175 damage for each hero hit. So people are going to get AoE autos when you activate the ability, and those are going to heal them. Now, for characters like Tracer, it's not going to happen as often as she attacks. I think it can only happen once per second. So characters with incredibly high attack speed aren't going to super benefit from this, but it's still going to do a lot for them, especially ranged characters that can, you know, make really good use of that AoE impact from a distance. And then Illidan, again, significantly will have a lot of use out of this, because when he's going in with his auto attacks, she's typing. I guarantee you that Sylvanas is typing, and she pays dearly for trying to communicate with her team. Fuck yeah. But more than Tracer and Illidan on our team, our Vala is going to have such a magnificent time with the Ancient Blessings. We can kill her. Team, come here. Team, 3 DPS players. Please. Fuck. I just need a little bit. Thank God for Falstad showing up. I appreciate you being there, even though I haven't really, loved your ult usage up to this point, but at least you're present. There's a car horn outside. Give me just a second. I'm gonna mute my microphone while that car horn continues to echo. Holy fucking shit. No, okay, it's over. Thank God. Sorry, where was I? No. Vala expertly dodging that Orphea ult, but Sylvanas blasting Illidan with the... Oh my God, the silence. Really far away. He tipped it. He caught a couple people. He's only got a 60-second cooldown on it, but it's not like it's really doing a whole lot of damage to targets that are killing him, and Orphea was so dead there. We definitely could have taken her out for a trade. It was 3 versus 2, and then it became a 2 versus 2, but she got rooted. Could have died. Going to just go ahead and light them up with the stay a while. You don't have to go in, my man. That one's a defensive stay a while and listen. You can stop team fights and deaths from happening just by pressing your R button in the big fan of goodness that it is, and you can be the hero that you always write about as Deckard Cain. Now, level 16. I don't know why this has become such a popular talent, but it's always been the fun talent at 16. And I think safety in numbers is probably better because it makes Deckard tankier and it makes him a bit more of a nuisance. But Herodric Staff, the bonk stick, if you will, is going to stun people whenever you auto attack them for 0.75 seconds. So what I should have done there is walked up and slapped Anduin in the face with my stick to stop that channel. Turns out, not entirely necessary. Whoop! Can you get to the potion? You got it. Fuck yeah, Tracer. Way to live. I missed my ult, but it's still a huge... Okay. I was going to say it's a huge area of denial, and then there's just the Wailing Arrow from the deep, dark beyond to kill my Falstad. It's okay. Sylvanas is just landing those left and right. Just finding that low health target and saying, yeah, that seems about right. Luckily, my Vala is playing extraordinarily good. So, you can see here, 10 and 4. Lots of hero damage for our team. Now we just have to make sure that she stays alive, keep her Tracer alive, try not to die. There's a whole bunch of ruby potions blasted out over on that point, so it probably was possible for us to win, but not having the 20 talents is plenty of reason to back up until we get them and take a camp. Nice passive stuff, but now that we are ahead, we should be looking to kill the enemy team. Can we do it? No, not before they hit 20. Obviously, they're just going to hit it really quick. We're going to look at this boss instead. I'm going to start throwing potions down, making sure that we have some backup healing in case that I can't land my skill shots. We all know how that goes. Leave me alone, boss. Stop it. Stop shooting me. I'm an old man, please. Oh my God. We're just going to throw out the root, try to zone off the enemy team. We bonked that Zool walking into us. And now my team is safe. Safe to watch me put that entire team to sleep and die. Oh my God. That's like going into a coma and then just some random asshole off the street just chops your head directly off your shoulders. I mean, that's nuts. I have 4 people with that thing. You can see like just how large the area of Stay a While and Listen is. I have 4 people. My team was so able to catch one dude and kill them and then keep the other 3 completely sound asleep. Like, there are true crime documentaries about just that sort of thing. I don't know, maybe that's another dark joke, but it's fucking nuts. That was disgusting. And that's the whole reason that you pick that alt and not Lornado, because even though Lornado's pretty memey and fun, it is never going to do that much. GG. Sorry, that was my play of the game. I did fantastic. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Yes, go me.
MVP.
He didn't finish his quest. Well, everybody's learning. Everybody's making it happen. Anyway, the Deckard build, in case you need it: Sapphire, Ruby, Cube Mastery, Stay a While and Listen, Ancient Blessings, Horadric Staff, and Respect the Elderly. Stay a While and Listen is going to silence and blind everybody for 3 seconds once they are woken from sleep. Disgusting. That is going to be it for Deckard. Today we'll be back with Dehaka tomorrow to round everything out. Hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you next time.